Hey guys, my name's Spencer and I'm going to show you how to program a Radio Shack Pro-651 police scanner. So for those of you who don't know, this scanner is essentially the same thing as the Radio Shack Pro-106 as well as the Whistler 1040 scanner. So I bought this scanner used in 2014 for about $200 off of eBay. It's my primary scanner, it's a very good scanner and I really like it. And it essentially was brand new, but it was marked as used, so I bought it because I saved a ton of money on it. So what comes in the box, when you get this scanner, it comes in its own box with a picture of it on it. It comes with the scanner, comes with the antenna, comes with the belt clip, a rechargeable battery clip which is yellow, and a regular battery clip which is black. The scanner takes 4 AA batteries, or it can be powered by an external power supply. As you can see here, that's how I have mine set, and I just have it plugged into the wall. So yeah, originally before I got this scanner, I thought about getting a base station scanner, but you don't really need one because this does everything a base scanner can do. Also, some people are turned off by these scanners because apparently they're hard to program. They're really not. They're actually quite simple to program once you do them by hand. There is software available that you can use via USB, which I've never used, but you don't really need to do that once I show you how to program it. It's quite easy to do. So, things I like about this scanner. Like I said, it's very versatile. You can use it as a base station scanner, and you can use it as a portable, or you can put it in a room somewhere because it's so small and you can easily move it where you want to go. The internal speaker is very loud on the scanner. It's very loud the way it is. You don't need an external speaker at all on this. The only downside of this is digital transmissions come in very loud, like normal volume, but conventional analog channels are a lot softer, so to fully hear it, you'll need to turn your volume all the way up. There's also a manual squelch knob, which is very nice, so you can adjust the squelch on your own as opposed to doing it through a menu setting. So to program frequencies, the first thing you want to do is you want to hit the program button. Then you want to hit new, and then if you want a conventional channel, which is an analog channel, you want to hit F2 for conventional, and then right here where it shows scan lists, it's going to tell you what list, you're going to choose what list you want it in. So right now this one's set to list 1, and you can see it because of the asterisk near it. This frequency that you add will add in the list with the asterisk. To remove it, hit select, and let's say we want to put it on scan list number 5. Hit 5, asterisk for select for asterisk, scroll down to frequency, and this is where you enter your frequency. Let's say 5525, and then here tag, this is the name of the frequency. So to rename it, what I do is I like to clear it all. You can hit function and then clear. Function acts as a shift key, so you hit function, clear, and then begin typing, and you type using T9 as you would on an old cell phone. So essentially these keys are coded, so if you wanted to use B, you would hit 2 and then you'd hit 2 again. As you'll see, watch, you hit 2 and then it pops up ABC, and the position is number 2, and then say we want lowercase, hit function and then the letter, and then that's basically how you do that. So let's say this, we call this Cleveland, so this would be and then E, V is 8, L is 5 and then 3, A is 2 and then 1, N is 6 and then 2, and then D is 3 and 1. Then once you have that, you would hit done. Squelch mode, I leave it at search, I don't mess with that. That's fine. Lockout is basically if you want to lock the channel out. I never use this. I rarely use this priority. It's if you want to make it a priority channel. LED mode, that changes the color of the LED, or that changes the thing of the LED if it's solid or flash. And then you can choose your color here. If you scroll down, 0 is nothing, 1 is red, 2 is yellow, 3 is green, 4 is light blue, 5 is dark blue, 6 is purple, 7 is pink. Latch LED, I never mess with that. Keep scrolling down. You can get backlight, basically turns the backlight on like it is now when you get a transmission. I don't have that on any of mine. Alarm, it makes an audible alarm when there's a transmission. We'll go through them. Favorite, it's if your favorite channel, Skywarn. I'm not sure what that is, I don't really use it. And all the expert ones, I don't mess with at all. So then once you have it, you would hit save. I'm not going to hit save because I already have frequencies in this one I want. Now if you want to add a talk system, now talk systems are a little more complicated, but they're really not that bad. So essentially what a talk system is instead of a conventional channel or an analog channel where one transmission goes over one frequency, the talk group, talk systems have essentially a certain number of frequencies shared that cover a whole bunch of objects or talk groups. So for example, you would have 4 frequencies assigned to a city, and these 4 frequencies can be shared from police, fire, EMS, public safety, all of that. So it makes it very efficient and doesn't take up all the bandwidth for one frequency, and a lot more people can use the radio at once. So I'll show you how to program that. So you hit talk group, same thing as before. You figure out what scan list you want to keep it at. The asterisk is the one that it's going to be at. Talk system, hit OK. Now this is where you decide, this is where you're going to figure out everything from radio reference. The system that you look at will show you will tell you what type of trunk system it is. And you have between P25 Auto, EDAX, LTR, Motorola 800-900, Motorola VHF, UHF, and P25 manual. Most of them are P25 Auto. And this tag, it's the name of the talk system. So say you want, I don't know, Cleveland Public Safety. I'm going to name it Cleveland Radio. But in this talk system, I would have Cleveland Police, Cleveland Fire, and Cleveland EMS, right? So done. And then frequencies, this is where you add the few frequencies that cover it. And as you can see, there's only 4 frequencies. Like I said, these 4 frequencies are shared among a bunch of different talk groups. So then you would save that. And then ID. So this is where you enter the talk groups. And these are usually shown as a number on radio reference. So wildcard means that essentially on all those frequencies that we selected, this will pull all the IDs that are traveling on that frequency. So basically when that happens, this radio will always be bringing transmissions in. To change that, you hit select, and you can clear this, function clear, and you can type the number, I'm just making it up, of whatever talk group it is, and you could label it right here with the tag ID, and call it like PD for police department. And you would hit done. I'm hitting undo because, like I said, I have all this stuff saved. Priority, same settings as before, LEDs, backlight, alarm. You just exit. And that's essentially how you program a Radio Shack Pro-651 scanner. Now you can also, some other features is you can search, you can scan. Once you have all these in, you can scan. You just hit scan, and this will scan all the banks that you have saved. As you can see, I'm running 1, 2, and 9 right now. As you can see, the S shows the signal indicator. T stands for trunking. It goes back and forth because some of mine are not trunking. Priority, there's a priority. So this scans all your banks. You can turn them off by hitting the corresponding buttons. And it'll tell you at the bottom what we're listening to. Turn those two back on. And what you can also do is your frequencies that you have stored, you can manually select which ones you want to listen to. And to do that, you hit manual, put in manual mode, and then this number right here shows what scan list it's from and the object that is right there. That shows you the title. This shows you the wildcard ID or the talk group ID. As you can see, this is 49518. It's one of those IDs shared off of certain frequencies. To change it, all you have to do, see, here's a conventional channel, CCONV. That Worcester one was a talk group, so it was a trunk system. And then scroll up and down. There's some railroad frequencies I have. This antenna I have is 800 megahertz, so it won't pick it up. Which is why I also like this scanner, because you can switch out the antennas. But yeah, essentially, you can leave it on these frequencies like this in manual mode. It'll stay on this channel for as long as you leave it until you hit scan, and then it scans everything that you have set. So you can also do a search, and this is basically a search limit. So what this means is you set a limit as to what frequencies you want the scanner to scan. So in this case, the scanner, the lowest frequency it starts scanning at is 25 megahertz, and the highest one that goes up to 1300 megahertz. So once you do that, you'd hit save, and then it scans all these frequencies, as you can see, between 25 and 1300. You can also tune it to a specific frequency. If you were to hit tune, let's say 162.440, and you hit enter. That wasn't one, so you can use the arrow keys to select. Hit pause, because it's paused. Unpause it. And there you go. I never use this function, but it's nice to have apparently. So, then you can also, this scanner, once you go back, let's go back to scanning. This scanner also has a weather band that I like to use occasionally. I don't really use it much, but it's nice to have. You know, all you have to do is hit WX, and it'll take you to your nearest weather station. Now if you have the same code, this is where you can put it in. I don't have one of those, I don't use those, so we're going to stay away from that. And you can scroll through different ones depending on what area you're in. Your frequencies might be different. This is the only one I can get right now. So yeah, it's pretty good. This button right here is for the backlight. ATT, that's the attenuator, I never use that. To lock the backlight, hold it. And then this lockout right here, this locks out certain frequencies that you don't want. Pause when you get a frequency, hit pause and it'll stay on that frequency once it picks it up, and it'll stay on it. So guys, that's essentially how you program a Radio Shack Pro-651 or Pro-106 or Whistler 1040 or GRE scanner. They're really not hard. I really like this scanner because it's very versatile. Like I said, it has, you know, an antenna on it that you can easily remove with a B and C adapter. And it's very, very portable. It's held up a long time for me. I like how you can connect it to an external power support. Right there, DC 9 volt. I like all that. Here's the side of it. That's what it looks like in the back. It's a very good scanner, and I bought this for about 200 bucks used. It's worth it. I've had it for about 5 years. It works very well. It does what it needs to do. It's plenty loud. Digital transmissions are very loud. So it's a good scanner. I highly recommend it. And the great thing about it is too, since it has a removable antenna, is you can hook it up to a base station antenna, no problem, and instantly double or triple the receiving range of this scanner. It's very good. You can leave it plugged in all night, like sometimes I do. I don't leave the light on though. And you know what? I really like it. So, you know, if you guys have any questions or, you know, want to see anything more about this scanner, just let me know. I'll make a video on it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helped you guys out. If it did, please comment, you know, like and subscribe, and check out the rest of my channel. I do random videos like this occasionally. It's mostly a car channel, but I like to do the occasional random video. So if you want to see something else, just let me know. And yeah, thanks for watching.